Hello everyone, welcome to this series on the history of English literature. And in this video, we are going to discuss some other poets in the age of Chaucer, which include Langland, Gower and Barbour. William Langland. William Langland or Langley remains an enigmatic figure in medieval literature, with much of what we know about him derived from the manuscripts of his poem and his self-references within it. Born in Shropshire around 1332, Langland is best known for his seminal work, The Vision of William concerning Piers the Ploughman. This allegorical poem appears in three versions, the A, B and C texts, with the A text being the shortest at approximately 2500 lines, the B text extending to 7200 lines and the C text based on the B text exceeding 7300 lines. Recent scholarship suggests that while the text A is genuinely Langland's work, the B and C texts may have been composed by a later, lesser poet. Piers the Ploughman is an allegorical and visionary poem that critiques the church and society's moral shortcomings. The poem's structure is rooted in series of dreams or visions experienced by the poet on the Malvern Hills. Through these visions, Langland portrays a world filled with allegorical figures like Dowell, Drubet, and Lady Mead, who represent various moral and ethical qualities. The arrival of Piers the Ploughman, a messianic figure, symbolizes the hope and societal and ecclesiastical reform. Langland's style and influence. Langland's style is characterized by its somber energy, intense seriousness, and austere simplicity. He revives the Old English rhymeless alliterative verse marked by uniform line length, a middle pause, and a specific alliteration pattern. Despite the archaic form, Langland's vocabulary freely incorporates French influences, paralleling Chaucer's linguistic style. His vivid depictions of the hardships faced by the common folk and his fiery denunciations of the church's vices contrast sharply with Chaucer's more humorous and satirical portrayals. John Gower. John Gower, a contemporary of Chaucer, hailed from a wealthy Kentish family and was actively involved in the politics and literary activities of his time. His death in 1408 marked the end of a significant literary career that produced works in three languages, French, Latin, and English. Gower's three major works, Speculum Mediantis in French, Vox Clementis in Latin, and Confessio Amantis in English, illustrate the multilingual and multicultural nature of medieval English literature. Themes and style in Gower's works. Speculum Mediantis, long lost and only rediscovered in 1895, delves into moral and philosophical themes. Vox Clementis, composed in Latin, critiques the social upheavals of the time, particularly the peasants' revolt of 1381. Confessio Amantis, written in English at the behest of King Richard II, adopts a conventional allegorical framework to explore the seven deadly sins through a series of anecdotes and moral tales. Gower's narrative style is often diffuse and verbose, yet he occasionally demonstrates a brisk and engaging storytelling ability. His use of the octosyllabic couplet lends his verse a smooth and fluent rhythm, further highlighting his narrative skill. John Barbour. John Barbour, regarded as the first major Scottish poet, was born in Aberdeenshire and pursued his studies at Oxford and Paris. His magnum opus, The Bruce, is a historical epic that chronicles Scotland's struggle for independence from 1286 to 1332, culminating in the heroic deeds of Robert the Bruce and the pivotal Battle of Bannockburn. Spanning 20 books and approximately 13,000 lines, The prose blends historical fact with legendary embellishments, capturing the patriotic fervour and heroic spirit of Scotland's fight for freedom. Style and significance of Barbour's work. Barbour's style is marked by its rudimentary yet pithy expression, often sacrificing accuracy for narrative vigour. The poem celebrates the noble ideals of freedom and valour as exemplified in the oft-quoted passage extolling the virtues of liberty. Despite its imperfections, the prose stands as a significant precursor to the rich tradition of Scottish heroic poetry. Comparison and legacy. The works of Langland, Gower, and Barbour offer distinct yet contemporary perspectives on medieval life and literature. Langland's Piers the Ploughman provides a somber critique of ecclesiastical corruption and social injustice through allegory and vivid realism. Gower's multilingual oeuvre reflects the cultural and literary diversity of the period, while the moralistic tales of Confessio Amantis reveal the narrative versatility. Barbour's prose embodies the patriotic zeal and heroic ethos of Scotland's medieval past. Lasting impact of Langland, Gower, and Barbour. Each poet's unique style and thematic focus contribute to the broader tapestry of medieval literature. Langland's alliterative verse, Gower's fluent couplets, and Barbour's spirited narrative collectively enrich our understanding of the era's literary innovations and social concerns. Their works continue to be studied and appreciated for their historical, cultural, and literary significance, underscoring the enduring legacy of these medieval poets. In conclusion, the contributions of William Langland, John Gower, and John Barbour to medieval literature are invaluable. Their writings not only provide insight into the societal and cultural dynamics of their time, but also highlight the rich diversity of medieval literary expression. Through their unique voices and compelling narratives, these poets have left an indelible mark on the literary canon, ensuring their continued relevance and appreciation in the study of medieval literature. So this was the discussion on other medieval poets in the age of Chaucer. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other topic. Until then, goodbye and thank you.